Snapshot of a Math Buddy by Virginia Frisch. Jaden will be entering kindergarten this fall. He needed time to explore and look over the materials before he was given specific directions about how to play the game in the appropriate way. Jaden utilized trial and error to learn about math. Over time experience, he was able to learn the accurate information. Jaden met 6 out of the 12 learning indicators. He was able to accept constructive criticism as this is a part of the program in the school he attends. For example, when Jaden told me 3 plus 3 equals 7, I responded 3 plus 3 equals 6. He held out his fingers and placed 3 on each hand and counted them and said, "Oops, I added 1 too many." Jaden would only accept direction after looking over the materials first. Once he reviewed the materials, he did very well, letting me explain how the game was played and letting me demonstrate by taking a turn. For the coin card comparing game, one of the learning indicators that Jaden met was being able to count on from 5. When counting a nickel, as soon as Jaden flipped over the card, he said, "A nickel is worth 5 cents and a penny is worth 1 cent. I told him he was correct and asked how much did he have. He explained, "Again, a nickel is worth 5 cents and a penny, and I have 2 pennies that are worth 1 cent each. So 5, 6, 7. I have 7 cents. Jaden is able to recognize coin combinations because when he drew a card with 6 cents, he automatically knew how much he had. He started a nickel is worth 5 cents and a penny is worth 1 cent. So I have 6 cents. Race for $1. Jaden knows how many more pennies he needed to trade in for a dime. Jaden had 4 slots filled with pennies. I asked him how many more pennies did he need to make a dime. He responded 6. I asked, "How did you know that so fast?" He responded, "There were 5 empty slots on the bottom and 1 on the top, and that makes 6. On another turn, Jaden had 8 slots filled with pennies, and I asked him what did he need to roll to get to 10. He thought about the question for a little bit and responded, 2. I asked him to prove it to me, and he used his fingers to count out the 2 empty slots on the bottom of the page. When we were playing Win for Dominoes, Jaden could use improvement on combinations of 5. Because when Jaden had 3 on the blank card, I asked how many did he need to make 5. He held up 3 fingers and counted 4 or 5 as he raised up his fingers. He told me he needed the number 2 to make 5. Jaden could also use practice on how many more are needed to make the sum. Jaden had 6 fingers up and I asked him what other numbers could he use to make 6. And he removed 1 finger and counted how many he had left and told me 1 and 5 make 6. He is understanding the concept a little bit, but with the help of his fingers. And I noticed that he did this throughout several of the games. A great site for Jaden to learn that addition up to 10 and skip count by 5s is this IXL website. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. So you go to IXL.com. You're going to go ahead and click on math. Once it pulls up the math page, you're going to see that there's skills from pre-kindergarten all the way to pre-calculus. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll back up, and the kindergarten has 170 skills that they could learn to master. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the kindergarten skills, and here's a list of all the different categories on what they could work on, and they give you a little sticker off to the side once you have mastered that category so you know to go on to the next one. So students are able to pick and choose what they want to work on and what they don't want to work on. So as you can see, there is a lot of different things to do, and I have my after school kids do this for 30 minutes each day while they attend the after school program. But another great thing about this website is you go ahead and you click on standards, and it's going to give you the Common Core standards by state. So we're going to go ahead and click on the state of Nebraska. You can scroll down, and again, it's going to give you pre-K all the way up to high school. So I'm going to go ahead and click kindergarten again. And you scroll down, and as you see, they have it all categorized on what is going to fit in each area. So you're able to look up these common math cores and list what area it goes in. Going on back to my slideshow. So my concluding statement is, while working with Jaden, I learned I need to connect the concept to something familiar to him and then build a bridge from what the child knows to what the child does not know. It seems like Jaden really understands the concept of money. It seems like children learn that concept really quick. And Jaden, he seems to be the type that must understand the concept relates to him before he can generalize his knowledge to understand the assignment or the game that we were playing. So again, he really caught on to the money games, but the other games, it seemed like it took him a little bit more to catch on. Thanks.